Hey folks, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video, and after fooling around with with the Burgh Togepi, let's check out an actual, normal, not nuts build with it, right? Which is, just your standard support build, which is a support, right? A really good support at that as well, right? So this is what I'm going with. I'm bending, vigilance. Because the opponent actually like rock smashes a lot and debuffs our defense, which is really annoying, so I picked up unbending. Vigilance over here so we don't get crit. We are tanking with him, which he's actually not a terrible tank. Look at like good HP, good defenses, and you buff your defenses here as well, right? And you have potions to keep yourself alive, so it's actually a pretty decent tank. Then you got Happy Colors, MP Refresh, because the thing with Happy Colors is it buffs your defense from 1 to 3 at random. And if we get shafted off those randomness, we could hopefully, get a 30% chance to do that again. And then 2 MP refreshes on potion, and it's Master Healer. So, oh, you know what? I forgot to level up the theme skills, because Burgh actually has both fairy and seasonal with a Valerina over here. So let me actually level that up first. Alright, there we go. And the seasonal, even though this doesn't buff things up by like too much, like what, 20, 15? Okay. Anyways, regardless. Alright, let's go beat up for Bruno over here. Again, I'm just gonna give them a bunch of HP. I think I also gave them like levels as well. Not level, yeah, strength. So let's see how long it's over. So for this team, we're gonna run Marnie Morpeko and Whimsicott because they're really good. Right? And yeah, Burgh definitely helps, but like here's one criticism about Burgh, right? Because he's a crit buffer, so you want to run him with units that don't have crit buffs. But one thing about Burgh is like his offensive buffs, they're nice to have, but they're like really slow, right? It's like again, attacking your opponent, fine. The slow part is it's Team Supercharger 5. It's like Xerneas's, right? So it's only like 6% chance of it happening. And then if it does happen, you have a chance to get either attack or special attack, or both. So yeah, that is a bit of an issue there, right? So we'll see how it goes then in battle. Alright, so again, Burgh buffs a lot of things. Unfortunately, I don't have much in terms of speed, which is probably one of the most important stats outside of your offensive stats, right? But regardless, we could do this. Let's get Sugar Rush in there. Let's Sunsport the opponent afterwards. Actually, get some Happy Color defense buffs first, because we really need a crit like right now. We need crit, but like not like, yeah, I mean like it doesn't matter if our order wheel doesn't crit here. I'm just getting some extra speed there. All right. Hopefully you get +3 physical defenses. All right, we got +3 physical defense for Burgh, but not. We got +1. Well, we got +3, +3, +1, +1, and then +2, +2. Okay. All right. I thought I got crit there. That's not fun. Alright, let's get our hit, all plus here again, and then we have our speed at +2, which is not maxed out, but it's an okay amount, right? Alright, let's get that in, start power tripping. Alright, get the sync move in, and hopefully, because again, the big thing about Burgh is like it's just really slow in terms of buffing like physical. Or not physical, your offensive stats, like Valerina, like, the reason why they don't go that well together, in my opinion, right, is just that, like, she only has, like, +2 offensive buffs for herself, so it's gonna be really tough trying to get up to, like, +6, right, as we could see in this demonstration. Can we trigger it? No, see, didn't even trigger the passive. Again, 60% chance of happening, which isn't a bad percentage, right? It's not like it's, it's like a terrible percentage. But it's not great. And there we go, we got it, but it was physical attack for Whimsicott, and special attack for Morpeko, which is wrong. We don't want that, right? We want it the other way around. All right, let's come further again. Again, this is not. I'm not doing this like, oh, this is a fantastic comp. This is not a fantastic comp, right? Because of the issues that we've talked about over here. I can still get the job done, but doesn't mean it's great, right? Okay, let's get this Cotton Spore in, and then we could go ahead and sync afterwards. So incoming, alright. And we get our sync in. That. And Bruno. Again, we do have some solid defenses, so it shouldn't be that bad. If we need the potion, we could obviously still use the potion, right? Which helps quite a decent amount. Although I do have like healing down, so I mean we don't really need to heal that much. I mean, like they hit decently hard, but it shouldn't be like super weird. There we go. Got power trip back. Got an MP refresh on potion, which is nice, right? Wind blasting here. And we should be able to finish it off in like one more, right? And again, our special attack at the moment is, let's see what it is still at 2. Like literally Burgh has not given any special attack yet, unfortunately, which is not great. Ouch. Speaking of things that aren't great, that kind of hurt. Alright, well that's going down. Let's go hit the Conkelder over here with Moonblast, and then we could sink the Metacham, and that should probably finish it off. But as you can see, very, very slow buffs, and even, you know, with me actually giving us, you know, or the opponent like a lot of HP and stuff, so we drag out the battle longer. It's taken, like, we're just getting nothing here, right? But again, this is a bit of an I wouldn't say extreme case, because we still have like +1/+1. Oh, play up, let's go! We get heals. Hey, that's nice. All right, there we go. Finally at +3. Again, the place like where you like would kind of want to have Burgh is on units that have like +4 maybe attack, right? And there are, you know, a decent amount of units that do like +4, right? A lot of units have like an X attack or X special attack. But look, this, you know, team is so powerful that like even at +3 special attack, we still completely obliterate this stage. But yeah, the place where you kind of want to put him in is situations where like you have already +4 attack or special attack, and then you just need a bit to top off, which Burgh will eventually get you it. The other downside with Burgh is you can't really start buffing your team's attack until like after the first thing, because before first thing you have to buff your team's crit, then you have to buff your defenses, and that's obviously, you know, post first sync, right? And then you could start, you know, doing this. But, you know, usually people don't really do that much damage on the first thing, outside like stuff like Marnie or Valerina, which ironically is on the team right now. But, you know, most units don't do like that much on the first thing, so it's fine if you you know, take a while to start getting to buff your team's offenses, right? But outside of that, again, I do think he's probably one of the better crit buffs. I do think Blastoise, Singsu Blastoise, not Blastoise, Singsu, Singsu Blue, who else? Sabrina and Hilbert, they're all probably better offensive. I don't know, but Singsu Blue offensively isn't that great, but he is good for. Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay, it's not that great, but it's probably better than Burgh, right? In terms of just offensive buffing, right? That has crit. Those are probably, those three are probably better than Burgh. The contention is like between Burgh better here or is Meganium better here in terms of crit buffers. I'd say Burgh's a bit better, right? In terms of, crit and offensive buffers. Like, you can get the Meganium stuff, right? But like defensively, Burgh is just so much better, I'd say, right? Again, like I guess like pure offensively, like okay, maybe the game is better because it's much faster, right? But in terms of like these two, I'd say Burgh is probably a bit better, right? Overall, but obviously the game has the niche of, it's not extremely niche, but it does have the ability to run like Sunders, which is incredibly good, right? But just overall, I'd say generally, I'd say Burgh is probably better, which is a big compliment because the game is very, very good, right? So, anyways, regardless, that's it for this one, I guess. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me guys in the comments down below. Like this video on our channel for some more Pokemon Masters content. And yeah, Burgh is very, very cool. Mad Hatter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.